here with Luigi. He is the CEO. I only say Luigi because I always mess up his name. Your last name,
Yeah,
sir?
the last name is very long one. It's Lazzareschi.
Yeah. Can you talk to me a little bit about the Stofadel plant and how things have been going? I know that originally you had plans for about 300 employees, but you've expanded upon that, right?
Yes, yes. When we decide where to invest, I mean, we decide for a pretty large piece of land. So initially, we built a factory, as you might see it now, that is employing today almost 500 people. And today, with this groundbreaking ceremony, we have announced the building of a third machine, a pretty large investment that is going to add more or less 100 additional jobs.
And with that expansion, I think you guys were planning on expansion on 2026, and you're kind of a little bit ahead of the curve there, right, for the expansion.
Yes, I mean, initially we made important promises to the Pickaway County and also to the Ohio states, and we are a little bit ahead of our promises. We were supposed to have 900 people in 10 years after the startup of the first machine, so by the year 2028. But I believe we are going to be ahead of that time.
So you're going to be more than 900 people is what you're saying by that?
Yes, in 2028, yes. It is pretty large investment, a very big commitment on our side, especially on a single operation like this one.
And I think that you guys come to the United States and started building your first factories in 2012?
In 2012, we made our first acquisition.
Mm-hmm.
It was a relatively small company in Florida, but was a good start for us to start with a foothold in this country and not starting from scratch. It would have been too difficult. But from then we started to grow that company, but mainly to add new plants. So building on green fields mainly.
Yeah, green fields and solar energy. You were speaking about solar energy when you were upstairs during your presentation. Now, why is solar energy so important to you? I know that green energy has always been a very big deal for you. So
yes, I mean, as probably some people knows, we have announced our decarbonization goals that is going to be carbon neutral by the year 2050. We have approached that roadmap since more or less 15 years. We are right on track, even though year after year to decrease our carbon footprint is every year more and more difficult. In this plant, we believe, is one of the lowest CO2 emitter in the country.
really?
Yes, because the build has been constructed to use as less energy as possible, and we have 2 CHP, combined heat and power generation, that is optimizing the consumption of gas, producing not only electricity but also steam and hot air. Plus, with this new investment, most part of the new building, but also the older building, the roof is going to be covered with solar panels that is going to give a total installed power of 5 megawatts. So pretty decent, even though the consumption in terms of megawatt is much higher than that.
It seems like you're really interested in that technology and really enjoy that technology.
Yes, I mean, we are interested in all the green technology. So because we believe that there is not a single green technology can solve the problem, but there are several small ones that you have to put all together in order to minimize, or let's say be carbon neutral. Also because this kind of industry, like paper industry in general, are industry hard to abate. I mean, the consumption of electrical energy and gas is quite important. That they are the responsible, let's say, for carbon, CO2 emission, or I don't remember what I was saying.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I know that in this warehouse you manufacture a lot of private label items and stuff, but you have your own brand also. And you told me a couple of years ago that the expansion across the United States was, you could give your ability to give your own brand out there also. Can you talk a little bit about that and how that's going for you?
Yes, I mean, we have in this country 12 years of history. We started with private label, I mean, branded of the large retailers. But now, now it's already a couple of years that we are starting to promote also our own brands. One of the most important one is Nike, that has a turtle as a symbol on their pack. For the other, we have two different markets. One is the retail market, and the other is what we call away from home. So everything that is used and consumed, not in a house, but in a restaurant, in a hotel, hospitals, public places, industry, offices. And there we have a very important brand that is called Papernet. But that is a little, the history of Papernet is a little older. It's 10 years older, and we are pretty satisfied with the growth that we had in the last 10 years.
So I told you were speaking earlier about how much a beautiful day it is today,
Yes.
and here in Pickaway County. How has Pickaway County in Ohio been for you guys? Obviously you have 500 employees now here. You've expanded, and you're about to break ground on another expansion. Has Pickaway County been good to you? Because I know that at one point in time, Ryan Scribner was chasing you guys to look at Pickaway County when you weren't even planning on coming to Pickaway County. So was the choice good?
The choice has been really very good. We are realizing year after year that this was the best choice we could have made in the Midwest area. And I believe we have built a pretty good relationship with the people from the Pickaway County, but also from the government in Columbus mainly. We find ourselves like at home. And also, as probably we talked last time, I like to eat, and I believe in Columbus there are very, very, very good restaurants. Probably the best seat in terms of restaurant that I know in US.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
nice.
So what's your favorite restaurant?
What is the
Mitchell's?
name of? That is the one. Now I have a problem that is on High Street.
The Fish Market is another excellent one up there.
Yeah, but now I have a problem reminding the name.
It's okay. That's all right. Well, that's what I
But
got.
it's a very famous one.
I